Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters. Welcome to your week ahead tarot scope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book your personal reading with me, you can do so on the website addressed below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So this week, for our key to the week, we have the Sun card, baby. So we've got some of those blessings, right? We've got what I would say is a relatively much easier week of it than we've had previously. So I really like this for us because it means whatever blessings we have coming in, they're enhanced. Whatever issues or challenges might come up, they are diminished in some way, shape or form. For our actions and options, of course, we have the Tower card, right? So the fact that we have this here, if you haven't seen it, for the October reading that I did just recently, we had, I think the Tower card was the first card out. And as I said, we are in some way, shape or form about to start upsetting the apple cart, right? And I don't feel like this is necessarily, I think this week we're going to have some big realizations about self, but I actually feel like this is us going against the grain. It's about us breaking the mold. So whatever we've been able to do up until this point, this is about reaching beyond that. This is going to be a week where you are going in a completely new direction, or maybe a surprise opportunity comes in to change everything. This could take you in a completely different direction. And it's about you saying, right, okay, there's that thing that's coming up for me that is going to take me out of what I know, what I'm used to, what I would usually be doing. And in a way, I actually feel like this is a really good thing. It's kind of like we're taking the past, putting it in sort of like a, wrapping it up and then just chucking it over the bridge. This is about saying, no, that experience or that version of me doesn't work for where it is that I'm going, and I'm ready to evolve now. I actually really like this for us because in a lot of ways, yes, like I said, we might even upset some people along this way, but as they say, if you haven't upset a few people on the way, then you haven't really been true to yourself. I'll say no more. For our communications and conversations, there is a meeting, there is an opportunity, there is a conversation that is coming up this week that is going to change everything. Whenever I see the Page of Swords, this is an interview. Very often it's, this could be an interview about a house, about, housing of some sort. It could be an interview about working with homes. That's definitely possible. Interestingly enough, this is, like I said, it's a meeting, an opportunity or an offer or something that you're sitting down to discuss. And the fact that it comes off of that Tower card and it's blessed by the Sun card, this is something that's going to take you in a completely different direction. It's just going to absolutely highlight where it is that you should be going in some way. I love this. For your money and materials, whatever's taking place this week, whichever direction we are choosing to go in, look at that, right? We've got the Sun card as the key to the week, and for our money and materials, we've got the Sun card, which means that this week there is going to be some sort of financial boost, some sort of gain, some sort of spontaneous blessing that just shows up. Now, for all of you, this is the week, right? If you're going to buy a lotto ticket, do it this week. If you're going to put money on a horse or a dog or whatever it is that you bet on, obviously, exercise some restraint and some brains. Don't go and bet the mortgage, the house and the kid. Oh, I don't know, maybe you want to get rid of it. Don't bet your entire life savings on one single bet. But this is a week to have it. Looks like we've got that luck, right? And it looks like if we've got that guts and that bravery to go against the grain and to do something completely different, this could be a gamble that really pays off. It could be a presentation or an idea that you put out there into the world. Sometimes we chuck something out to the universe and it just absolutely flies. I'll give you a good example of that. The numerology project that I did, I absolutely loved. I had great fun doing it, but I didn't expect it to be as big or as popular as it was. It just kind of, I just put them out there because it was me making new content for my channel, and I put my heart and soul into it. But I didn't expect it to just explode and get all of these, massive view counts. I was really surprised by it. This could be something that you have put together, something that you've prepared this week that could absolutely just blow up, with a mind of its own. Now, you are thinking sort of over the long term, even though you've got the Tower card, which tends to be in the here and now, but whatever it is that you're throwing out this week, expect a very good return, right? It looks like we've hit a home run in some way, shape or form. Very exciting. For your physical health this week, this is actually really good. It looks like you're getting to grips with getting to grips with your physical self. So this could be if you've got an exercise regime, maybe you're finally settling into it, maybe you're finally seeing some sort of result. This could be you, maybe you just get this week a boost of energy, like you're like, wow, okay, why do I suddenly feel so energized? And then for your home and environment, this is good news that's coming into the home in some way, shape or form. Now, interestingly enough, because it's the Page of Swords here, this is going to be news that comes into the home, good news that comes into the home, but it will come via mail. It's not going to be an email. It's not going to be, it's not going to be an email. It's not going to be a text message or a phone call. I mean, it might be a phone call, but I actually feel like this is going to be through mail, real physical, tangible letters. Very exciting. And then finally for our heart and half, or love and relations, should I say, we have the Four of Swords. So if you're meeting somebody new this week, take it slow and steady. Just let it evolve and develop naturally, because the chances are you guys are really going to hit it off, but on an intellectual level before anything else, which is really exciting. For those of you that are partnered, this kind of suggests to me that you guys are either planning a trip or a getaway or a get together of some sort. And it looks like it's going to be something that really helps you get some of that time, all right, which is really, really great. I'm really excited to see where this week is going to take us, and how it shows up. If you haven't seen the weekly general, please check it out, because it's going to explain to you why you really need to maximize on all of this week, right? I think actually out of all of the signs, Aquarius has the best week this week. We really do, apart from actually I think Taurus. So use this energy to your best advantage, like, really milk it for all it's worth, because after this week I don't necessarily know that we're going to have any lighter weeks like this for a while to come. All right, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week, as it looks like we will. Take care, and I'll see you soon.